Hey there, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to your tarot card reading for December 2023. I will be doing two readings. The first will be a general reading. The second reading will be more focused on your love life. And then I will also have an oracle card message in there as well. Feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. So Capricorn, first we see where your focus lies this month. We have the Knight of Wands. Second, we take a look at what you've been holding on to. We have here the Six of Pentacles. Third, we explore how that creates confusion. We have the Nine of Wands. Fourth, we find out how to get clarity. King of Cups. Fifth, we identify the best plan or path forward. Knight of Cups. And finally, we reveal where this is all leading you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And here at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of this reading, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Capricorn, that energy of the earth element, being disciplined, hardworking, wanting to build up your wealth, and kind of being a bit maybe rigid about how you go about things. So here, where your focus lies this month with the Knight of Wands, wanting to really advance, get things moving, kind of maybe you feel like things are taking too long or have kind of just, you're losing your momentum. What you've been holding on to with this Six of Pentacles, it's almost a sense of like feeling like you're getting a little, but not as much as maybe you'd want, or needing to give someone else. And we explore how that creates some kind of confusion here. And we've got the Nine of Wands. So here, this is like considered a generous situation, but it could be that you are feeling not so generous. You're feeling like maybe taken advantage of, worn down, like you're putting in a lot of effort. So for some of you, it could be like a job situation where you are kind of wanting to advance in your career path or make more money, and you're really kind of wanting to like jump ahead, either be more of a leader or have a better position, but you kind of have to just take what you're given, and even though you have a job, you're feeling like burnt out, or feeling like you're focusing on where you aren't getting as opposed to what you are getting. For others, it could just be also in general, like, it's making me think of someone who is trying to advance maybe even their wealth, and you're holding on to concepts of like what you have to pay for, money you have to dish out. Maybe if you are with a roommate or a significant other, paying more of the rent than they are, or helping them make ends meet, and then kind of it's not necessarily feeling like a generous, the generosity is almost worn out its welcome. And in terms of how to get clarity on this, you have the King of Cups. So it's almost like really, if you look at this from a situation of compassion, and emotional connections with people, as opposed to like the end results, kind of like how you can, like coming from the heart and being supportive, and that will give you clarity on this. In terms of the best path forward with the Knight of Cups, definitely communicating from the heart, recognizing potential, recognizing what it is that you are drawn to, like perhaps what is it that made you get into this Six of Pentacles exchange in the first place. And then where it's all leading is the Eight of Pentacles. It could be how you look at making money, how you look at what your money goes to, like what you dedicate yourself to, where you put your intention and focus, and how you kind of maybe even see money in general. Let's take a look at this Knight of Wands, where your focus lies. We have the Four of Pentacles. So, it is a sense of trying to get material wealth and security, and a foundation. But let's take a look at this Six of Pentacles, what you're holding on to. We have this perspective card, which is the equivalent to the Hanged Man. So it's almost like you're holding on to whatever this exchange is, whether it's you not getting a lot of money from your line of work, or not feeling like you're getting the value for whatever it is you're doing, whatever exchange it is you're doing, or you are, putting money into, I don't know, like 5 different streaming services that you're not taking advantage of. It's almost a sense of you're holding on to this thing as almost causing you to be stagnant. But really, it's how you're seeing that relationship that's kind of an issue. So let's take a look at this Nine of Wands, how this kind of creating some confusion. You have the Four of Wands. So this is, celebration, happiness, a happy relationship, happy household. So it's almost as if there is positive for you to take a look at, but the focus is on what you've had to give, and not necessarily what maybe you've been receiving as well, or what others have had to give, but that whoever is in this with you, they see this as more of a shared situation, as opposed to something that's happening to you. So let's take a look at this King of Cups, exploring how you get clarity. We have the Sun here. So really coming from the heart, being more compassionate about things, kind of seeing things with a silver lining, really tapping into that positive aspect of your connection. Look for the positives in this, and it will really help you to kind of see clearly what's going on. And then the best path forward with this Knight of Cups, connecting with your heart, more an emotional, like being driven by your desire to connect, and to be fulfilled, and to share those kind of joys with the people you care about. So let's take a look at that. We have the Seven of Cups here. So there's a lot of different ways. You have a lot of choices in what to focus on. There's a lot of perspectives you could focus on, and the one that really is the more romantic, the more positive, the more playful, the more, potential like happiness results is the way to kind of choose. And here, this Eight of Pentacles, where it's all leading, let's get some clarity on that. We have this Awakening card, which is the equivalent to the Judgment card. So it is almost leading, not almost, indicates it's leading you to kind of honestly reflect on your views of money, on your views of work, what it is that, like the choices that you've made to put yourself in a certain situation, to be in the situation in the first place, and whether or not you kind of put those views on other people or hold them to that standard as well. Here at the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, it could be a sense of like needing to, move on from some aspects, some rules, some rigid ways of pursuing your goals, pursuing career, living your life in a way that impacts your sense of security and financial success. So I'm going to go ahead and close off this reading with an oracle card message. You have keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So just being more aware of the reality of what's going on, and maybe not trying to get somewhere quickly, but really enjoy the slow roll, and the connections and the emotions associated with where you're going and how you get there. So Capricorn, I'm going to now get into the love reading. This is going to be a rather short reading without any clarifications. So let's go ahead and get these cards. All right, Capricorn, let's see how you are seeing someone. Nine of Wands. So you are seeing someone as either maybe the cause of this Nine of Wands over here. Someone is maybe triggering you, or someone who has, like, you felt was not really supportive of you in the past. Let's see how they see you. Two of Cups. They see you as partners in this. So it seems like your general reading could apply to this. They see you as being on the same page, as sharing, ups and downs of, like, being in this together. So let's see how they feel about you. The Devil. That is your Major Arcana card. So I feel like they see you as someone who gives into the temptations of being stubborn, working too hard, looking possibly at the negatives, feeling like you're giving away your power, or feeling, to some degree, as someone who almost like makes it hard for them to choose what they want to do. Maybe because there's some control there. Maybe because you are in a situation where you are being generous, paying for things. So let's see what they see is happening between the two of you. We have the Ten of Swords. So they see things kind of hitting rock bottom, or it seems like they see however you're communicating or trying to solve a problem isn't working out that way. The way that you are trying to solve it, the way they're trying to solve it, it's not working. So let's see what the challenge is. We have the Five of Pentacles. So it's focusing on the injuries, focusing on what you don't have, focusing on, for some of you, it could be like lack of resources. It could be what they're spending the money you give them on, or what they're spending the money on. Or the fact that, finances are a little tight right now. So let's see the potential outcome here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is where all this is leading to. So maybe there needs to be an honest discussion about this view of, making money, value of money, either someone not putting in enough effort or value into the relationship even. And let's see what holds power over this outcome. The Queen of Cups. So you got the King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. And really it seems like the two of you connecting on a more emotional, open and honest, nurturing aspect, as opposed to looking at what someone is getting out of it. But just really a genuine concern for each other is kind of going to really say how all this plays out. So, Capricorn, I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.